Hello, everyone. My name is Amina Asante, and I've spent my entire life learning to become grace. Many people have different definitions of grace. For some, it's about the fluidity of movement, and for others, it's about the act of forgiveness. I've discovered throughout my life that grace is the defining theme. From the time I was little, I grew up as a latchkey kid. I'd come home from school, no one there. There'd be so much silence, it drowned out my thoughts at times. I'd wake up, get myself ready for school, feed myself. And for a long time as an adult, I questioned, what about me? What about my emotional stability? What about my emotional needs as a child? And what I discovered in my quiet reflection is that that same quiet that I was given as a child was the best thing for me because it gave me range in my creativity. It allowed me to trust myself. It allowed me to dare to dream so big that by the time I was 22 years old, I lived 3,000 miles away in Japan. I eventually began teaching dance, to then one day becoming the first African-American female dance company director in Tokyo. I did not understand when I was little how much I truly needed grace. I needed to forgive my parents in order to be free one day. And I did not know that in my marriage, I would need grace even more. When I stepped into a marriage that I knew I had no business in the first place, lie after lie, deceit, all of the things that surrounded me for 10 years, when I finally had definitive proof of the deception, I was not ready for how deeply it went. I found out my husband had married another woman in another country and also had a child by her that was younger than the two that we had together. Grace, so needed. I reached out for it and it was there. When I came back to the United States with my children emergently, I understood that grace has always been with me. And it allowed me to step out so strongly into a place where, as a transformational life coach, a psychic intuitive, and a specialist in human design, that I could tap into my understanding of grace so I could support people all over the world. Hundreds and hundreds of clients coming to me, being nurtured by my understanding and embodiment of grace so that they could know it for themselves. Truly a gift. And I did not know how much I would depend on it my entire life. And I'm so, so thankful for it now. When we stand on the shoulders of grace, we are as tall and infinite as all the possibilities in the world. And that is my mission and my purpose in this life. Thank you.